Hello and welcome to the Globetrottin ADs. Since 2019, a way for athletic directors, activity coordinators, coaches, and friends to connect and collaborate no matter where they are around the world. We hope that you enjoyed the podcast and share it with anyone you think will enjoy it as well. And now, let's get this episode started.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to this episode of the Globetrottin ADs. Or maybe you're new. I don't know. But we welcome you to our program anyways. So we're very excited as we head into the holidays, a long-awaited situation, of course. And we're chugging right along into the winter season. We're well underway with forming our teams and setting our calendars and agendas for upcoming events. But before that, we get to do something pretty cool, right, Nick?
Oh yeah, and it's been been 2 years coming. So
Yeah,
that makes it even more special.
that's right. So for those of you, I don't know, I guess they'll hear this maybe later this week, right?
Oh
But
yeah.
if you're a listener, we'll see you there. So we're heading down to Tampa, Florida this week for the annual NIAAA Athletic Directors National Conference. And we'll be meeting up with lots of good friends and colleagues from around the world, many from the US as well too. So it's always a great conference, good learning going on, great sharing, good opportunity to learn about what's happening, issues that are happening in schools, and of course, whether no matter where they're happening, they're all kind of transferable, right? So it's a
Yeah.
good opportunity for us to head down there and do some really good PD.
Yeah, and you know what? More and more every year, that's where we can really meet people from all around the world, right? Like there's just so many international ADs from every part of the world. You know, there's all sorts of people from Asia and South America and the Middle
Yeah.
East and Europe, of course. So it's really cool. Like there's conferences all over the world that are really great, and they get people from those regions, right? But this is one where we're going to meet people from all over the world, which is really cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a great opportunity. You always meet somebody new. Always, of course, learn something new. And another big thing I'm looking forward to, the vendor show, which is always phenomenal and fun because you get to see all the latest equipment that they're selling and anything you have or there's anything you need if in your program, they sell it and they offer it there at
Yeah.
that trade show. So it's really another really cool part of going to this conference.
Yeah, and it's just a spectacle, right? That's the cool thing about it for me because I'm not usually in the market for stuff to ship over.
Yeah,
Not all, usually, not never, but I just like walking around. There's always something happening. It's a lot of
yeah.
fun, and maybe I'll play
A little
some
bit
corn top.
overstimulating, I would say. I'd say a little bit overstimulating
The
because there's
scoreboards, when they have the scoreboards are lit and going all over for a little bit. It's always funny
yeah,
to figure out where you go to line up to get stuff. Like this gift you get at this time and it's in the back corner, back left corner, or this other thing
yeah,
you get at this time and it's
yeah.
in the front.
Put your raffle ticket here.
Yeah.
You got that's all the challenge, like finding out
Where
where to
where's here?
put your raffle. And then if
Yeah.
you win, where do you go for that?
Yeah.
If you actually win, I think I won something one time,
I did.
but I
I won
couldn't
at
find
raffle
a
too
place to
once.
pick it
Yeah.
up.
A camping light. I won a camping light. Had nothing to do with the booth that gave it out, but it was a pretty cool gift.
Yeah,
So there you go.
and I still have I got this. Well,
Dactronics.
yeah, you
Yeah.
got listeners can't see it, but
Yeah.
Nick and I are on a Zoom call, and I'm showing him my Daktronics Under Armour tumbler that I won.
Unpaid
At,
advertisement for Dactronics right now, but
yeah,
it's okay.
I got this in 2019. It still holds up.
That's
Quality
cool.
piece. For winning, I got this for winning the virtual home run hitting contest.
Nice one. You do bring that up. I remember.
Good
Uh,
times.
so yeah, I mean, all the 900s are going to be taught, right? So everyone's coming
Yep.
in for those. That's good. Low numbers, but still going to be taught, which I think
Yeah.
is just means people are taking them, right? International people are taking them either around the world or online or
Yeah, and that's one of the things looking forward to hearing about. So we'll have our international committee meeting on the Sunday, or our section, as we're called, the international group.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a great opportunity to hear about how many courses are being taught worldwide, right? How many people have taken them? How many people have reached a certain level for certification? How many people are taking the exam to get the highest level of international AD certification through the NIAAA? So I'm looking forward to hearing about that and just more about the growth of these programs and these courses that are being offered worldwide, and just to hear how it's going, and also to hear about, is this in line with what the NIAAA was hoping, of course, because
Yeah.
without that we couldn't offer these programs. But I'm looking forward to hearing about what their goals and objectives are for this, what we do in the international
Yeah.
schools versus, of course, what they would be doing with the U.S. program is quite different. But yeah, all that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. No, it's I mean, let's just throw in the Thursday night Bucks game because, I mean, to be
Yeah.
honest, that's top of the list at the moment. Also,
Yeah.
because it happens first. We're doing that before the night before the conference starts. But things are coming together for that. That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah. What a great way, what epic way to start
Yeah.
a conference weekend with an NFL game,
Yeah.
Thursday night football,
I
and a little bit of tailgating.
I wrote you. I was gonna wear. Where I was planning on wearing my Finkel jersey, which is from Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. But I just realized yesterday that it's a Miami jersey, of course, and we're in Florida, and I probably shouldn't wear a Miami jersey to a game in Tampa Bay, even if it is from a
Yeah.
movie. So
I I
I'll have
think
to
we might
rethink
have to
that.
make a Walmart run Thursday afternoon, maybe before we go to
Get
the
some. No,
game.
I can't get any. I can't buy Bucks gear. I'm a Bills fan. I can't. You can. I
But
mean, your team's out of the playoffs. You can buy whatever you want.
well, it's another conference, so it's okay.
Still
You know,
AFC.
they could be your NFC team,
Yeah,
right?
they are in the NFC. That's right.
Or at least adopt them for a
Yeah.
day. So I think that might be in order. A quick run to Walmart, get a quick Buck Tampa Bay Buck shirt. I don't think I have any Tampa Bay Buck swag, so it'd be okay to get one.
That'll be cool. I'm looking forward to seeing the pirate ship. Yeah, it'll
Yeah.
be great. It'll be great. So there's that, and then Matt, we need to mention that we're doing a workshop or a
Yeah.
presentation Monday at 9:45 a.m. So if you're listening and you're coming to the conference, see us in person. We're not done yet, but it's going to be good. We still have time, right, Matt? I'm
Yeah.
not done. Are you done your
I've
part? No.
got my outline
Yeah.
and I've got many slides in the box, so to speak.
Ready. Oh, that's a cool one.
It can almost, but uh, it's almost like trying to figure out what I really, really want to talk about in the time of what we have, right? Because
Yeah.
it's a broad topic. I think that the title is Leading Diverse Teams Across Cultural Boundaries,
Yep.
Strategies for Leading Diverse Teams Across Cultural Boundaries. Wow. That's that's
It's
a
a
lot
whole
to
book.
unpack.
It's a whole book. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think, I'm guessing part of our target or our audience is going to be a mix of people from the international setting, probably some people from the non international school setting. Maybe there's
Yeah.
some U.S. people who are just interested to hear about what it is we do. We get that sometimes, so we'll have some drop-ins, and people can drop in whenever if they want. So that's all good too. Um, so that's kind of my vision of what I think it's going to be in terms of like a presentation. But
Yeah.
uh, it'll be good though to hear. We might have some time for a little bit of Q&A or
Yeah.
little discussion, depending on what group size it is, to talk with folks about these this present or the topic,
Yeah.
and maybe we get some ideas of what they do
Yeah. It
for
is a bit
strategy.
hard to tell, to balance the time because you can't go over. There's always the introduction. If there's lots of
Yeah,
people, maybe there's lots of questions or no questions. But we're pretty much 25 minutes each, right?
yeah,
Yeah. But it'll be good.
yeah.
Monday morning. Not too
Yep.
early. So that's good.
Yes, and I have a layover, about a 3 or 4 hour layover in Amsterdam, so I'll have time to go
Fine
through
tune it.
that and
Yeah.
tweak it if needed. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's tough, getting stuff like that ready before you fly. And like we were
Yeah.
mentioning before, I have one more day of work before we fly. So it's like, what is going to happen while I'm gone? What can I do in advance to make sure everything runs smooth? So you're doing a lot of pre planning when you're gone, right?
Yeah. Well, and this is actually a good week for me to travel out though, because our high school, like today, tomorrow is a regular schedule, I think. And Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they're on a special schedule with exams, and they either have exams or like I think like capstone projects they're
Hmm.
being allocated time to work on, and so the kids have the optional schedule too to come in or not come in. So we don't run any
Right,
practices those days. It's just so that's a good time for me to get going because we don't have anything going on. There's no games this week, so
right.
it's all good.
Let's let's just. I want to mention, Matt. I posted on our Facebook. I don't know if you saw, but Spotify Wrapped is up everywhere. People are posting
All
their
right.
their top music acts and videos, and musicians are posting videos, and but there's also a Spotify Wrapped for creators. So I got our podcast Wrapped, and the top episode of the year, calendar year, right, not season, was a bit of a surprise. Search Associates
Oh,
from
okay.
this season 7, episode 2, and that I think that's great. People want to learn about moving overseas or moving jobs, and
Yeah.
obviously, Search Associates help share that out to bring more listeners to us. So that's our top episode of 2025.
Yeah. And that was a good one because Brian is good so good with what he does and sharing out that information, explaining the process, right? And it's a lot to understand, but yeah, I'm glad that was a good that was definitely a good one, and then it sounded like it was helped people out a lot a bit.
Right. The other thing I posted was the top countries, and I know we've known for a while that a lot of listens come from the U.S.
Yeah.
But then number 2, Brazil. Going to see some
All
of
right.
those folks next week or this week at the conference.
Yeah.
So Brazil number 2, and then Canada. I'm not too sure who's listening up in Canada to get it to number 3, but
Okay.
thank you. And then I learned last week that a number of people in Austria listen each week. Couple coaches of mine, Matt. I used to joke that I can talk about our coaches. They don't listen. Well, I got a couple that listen, which is
All
good.
right.
It's fine. I don't think I ever said anything bad, but it was good. That's great. And our softball umpire, Didi, when we talked
Yeah.
about officials, he wrote me a WhatsApp the day after and said, "Hey, did you just tell Matt I need a base umpire on your last episode of this?"
Right.
And
So
and I did.
now more than ever, we need to really watch what we say.
Yeah. Yep. So Austria is number 4. So there's people close to me listening, which is great. I love it. And then Peru. And then Peru number 5. So I know some Peruvians that listen all the time, so that's great. But yeah. Nice. No Hungary though, Matt. No Hungary, no Thailand, Chris. I don't know. There's disappointing. Disappointing. But no, that's a cool little thing. Obviously, we don't get the massive listens in our little niche market like other big podcasts, but it is pretty cool to see the stats and see where people are listening from. So thanks for that.
Cool.
So let's pack our bags, finish doing our lists for whatever we got to do, and fly to Tampa. Matt, let's get out of
Looking
here.
forward to it. Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. Hit us up. We'll obviously we'll be around and trying to have as many meetups and get-togethers as possible.
We were also talking about doing a pod while we're there, of course.
Yeah,
So, you know, talking about how people's experiences are there and what their highlights are, of course, or if there's any new information that might be worth sharing out and we come across, we'll definitely try to meet up and have that share it out too.
Yeah, and I'd love to get we took a little bit of a break from our top concerns, but we have a couple top concerns left, and maybe we can knock them out in our house in Tampa.
Yeah.
And see where that takes us. But yeah, no, that'd be great.
I did find out, I was messaging, we have one of our good old friends, one of our good old buddies from the U.S., from Oklahoma, Jason.
Yeah, not going to make it.
He's not going to make it, sadly. So I was texting him with him yesterday, and he said he's got a new job. He switched schools, and he's got a new role. I think he's a assistant principal and events manager. So
cool.
He's in the process of settling in there at Broken Arrow High School.
Oh, yeah?
There in Oklahoma.
So that's a good name.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So we'll have to get some cool swag from there. I bet they got some interesting swag at that school.
Yeah, my Jenks stuff is starting to fade. It's starting to crack. I wear it too much.
Jenks is out anyway. Jenks is out. Broken Arrow is the new one we're supporting. But anyway, we got sadly we won't see Jason, but shout out to Jason. Hope all's well and that you're settling into your new gig. So maybe we'll get one of those listens from Oklahoma here soon too.
There you go.
All right. Well, safe travels, buddy, and we will catch up in sunny Florida.
Kukri Sports is a clothing brand that specializes in providing the world's most prestigious schools with bespoke made and designed team uniforms. If you're frustrated by inconsistent colors, branding, costs, and sizing across your teams, then it's time to email someone at Kukri Sports today. When you email contact@kukrisports.com, tell them about the Globetrottin ADs, and you'll receive a special offer on your coach or PE staff order. This has been another episode of the Globetrottin ADs. We hoped you enjoyed it. And until the next episode drops, head over to globetrottinads.com or visit us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram